Now, if you think there's any similarities to persons known or fabricated, it's not that. But to warm you all up, I'm the gold miner, and my name is Coyote. And I have the funniest jokes ever known to mankind. So I'll start you off with one. So I was on my way down to Lonesome Dove, and I was just about to the Red River when I come across this castle. And then a big thunderstorm come a-rolling on in. And then it hit. And all this rain and water come a-gooshing on down to this castle, and out of the dungeon pops this coffin. And it had a vampire in it. And the vampire goes a-swooshing and a-sloshing down the river, and he comes to this town, and bam! He hits right into the pharmacy. And he goes a-screeching around the corner of the pharmacy, and he's up there a-looking, and he looks in there, and there's the pharmacist. And he says, "Hey, pharmacist, you got anything to stop this coughing?"
Wash, wash, wash. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Wash, wash, wash. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Wash, wash, wash. Scrub, scrub, scrub. All in a day's work.
How you doing, Miss Sally?
All washed up and ready to go, Miss Cleanse.
Oh, good. Why, you are just busy as a bee.
More like a bar of soap in a wash tub.
It's so true. Oh, my goodness.
It's all washed, ready to hang out to dry.
Oh, well, why don't you go hang it out in the yard today, dear? The sun is still high, but I fear there is more work to be done. Here is another whole basket of dirty duds.
Boy, the men dig a little deeper sure are dirty.
Well, that's because they're gold miners. As you know, they work in the dirt.
Gold mining is a dirty business.
But that laundry has put food in our mouths. So never forget our motto.
If it's dirty, it belongs here.
Now you run on along, Sweet Sally. Out to the yard and up with that damp wash.
Yes, Mrs. Cleanse.
Sweet Sally, I wish that you would call me Olympia. You know, I think of you so much more than an employee, but as a friend.
A friend? And me, an orphan.
Well, not just a friend, but as a daughter.
A daughter?
Oh, the daughter that I never had. The daughter I've always wished for.
That's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me.
Oh, I suppose it is. But sweet, sweet Sally, all I want is for you to be happy. Because you know, if a girl isn't happy, she's going to be unhappy.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But you know, as long as I'm up to my elbows in soap suds, I'll always be happy.
Oh.
Mrs. Cleanse. Oh, I mean Olympia.
That's much better.
Daughter.
You know that, Sweet Sally. She is such a precious child. Why, she is so trusting and so innocent. I will never forget the day that she wandered in from the woods. A pack of hungry wolves had devoured her family, and now they want to bring them to Colorado. You know, that sweet Sally knows so very little of this world beyond Dig a Little Deeper. I fear for her. I fear for her future. Oh my, I won't always be here to protect her and shelter her.
Mariah, they call the wind Mariah. Howdy, old Hippie!
Howdy there, Coyote!
Say, I come into town to see if my favorite's a silken shirt from the Orient is ready.
Well now, Coyote, when did I say it would be ready?
Friday.
And what day is today?
Today is, well, I've been up there gold mining, so I think Sunday, yesterday was a Monday, tomorrow will be Wednesday, it's Tuesday.
Then I reckon your best shirt ain't ready yet.
Yeah, believing woman, I was wanting to wear that over to the prairie digging contest over there in the Skunk Skull Creek.
Oh, when is the contest?
Last Thursday.
Oh, Coyote, did anybody ever tell you that you just weren't the smartest man in Dig a Little Deeper?
Well, now, I figure that's because of the rough beginning in life I'd had. I had to be lifted up and lowered back into my bed. I had no teeth to chew my steak with. I had no hair to protect me from the heat of summer and the cold of winter. I couldn't even say my own name.
Well, for heaven's sakes, what was the problem?
I was a baby. You broke my hand.
You ought to know better. You're going to put your hands flinging them around when I'm ironing. Oh my goodness. You sit down here and I'll go get you some butter.
I don't need no butter. I ain't a piece of toast. I need a new limb. Doggone it, a feller comes into the tub and scrub for his favorite silken shirt from the Orient, and he's almost killed.
Coyote, don't exaggerate. Just stay put.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm wounded.
Wounded.
And now you're leaving me here to die. Oh.
Donations, donations. Don't think of yourself. Think of the silent. Practice that again. Don't think of yourself. Think of the asylum, the Phineas Flatworm Asylum for deserving waifs and stray animals. How about you, sir? You, ma'am? You? Darn, it's hard to make a dishonest dollar these days.
Well, I reckon I can give you $1 or a dime or something.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, I remember back when I was on my way back on the Silken Road from the Far East, and I was hungry, and I was tired, and I was bony cold. I felt like a mistreated waif or a stray animal. So I'll give you something.
You know, we've been practicing this for 2 months and I still don't know what he's going to sing. Well, it's you, the pinhead with the lousy jokes, the one they call Kiowa. He thinks that puppies come from planting dogwood. Well, a buck is a buck. So, thank you, sir. It's too kind.
Black.
Did I say a buck is a buck? I should have said a dime is a dime. An awfully thin one at that. Oh well, they all add up.
I have to sneeze. The wrong time of year in the world to be sneezing. Oh, hey, Phineas. I remember a sneeze brought a thought to my head.
Hang on. You want to do the fourth one, or you got another one?
Oh, yeah, this is a good one. So when I was on a trip there digging gold up in Durango, I come upon this bar, and all of a sudden this skeleton comes in, and he rattles on up to the bar stool thing, and he says to the barkeep, "Barkeep, I'd like a mop and a beer." You get it? You get it? The beer and the mop. That was one of my daddy's favorite jokes.
You must have been one of your mothers.
Here we go, Coyote.
I'm gonna die.
This will make it feel much better.
Well, now that's what I call buttering the corn. Hello, Miss Cleanse.
Oh, howdy there, Mr. Platform.
Flatworm. A platform is something that you stand on.
Now, so's a flatworm unless you're watching where you're stepping.
Oh, how are things at the asylum, Mr. Flatworm?
Alas, not good, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Every day, another saloon opens up and dig a little deeper. A surging cesspool for the miners' gold. Once they had money for good and charity, but not anymore. All their money goes to roulette.
Roulette?
who?
Yeah, roulette who? Because you got a Sally roulette and Jamie roulette. Roulette who?
I told you, it's been 2 months.
Oh, my goodness. It must be tough running an asylum.
It is. If it wasn't for my dear mother, Mrs. Mugwump, she's such a giving person. Unless she's on the take, of course.
Oh, well, if you give me just a minute, because you know the laundry business has been really good. So I'll see what I can come up with.
Well, when you're talking money, my time is your time. When you're talking money for the asylum, of course.
Oh, yeah, of course.
There. Now that ought to do.
That's much better. Obliged.
Well, next time, don't go flinging your hands around when I'm ironing.
There won't be no next time.
Olivia!
Holy
Olivia!
cow.
Something horrible has happened! The clothesline pulls! They're tottering in the wind!
No! Oh, Coyote, you gotta come give us a hand!
A hand? I only got one hand. The other one's all covered with slippery butterfingers. Oh, man.
Just a minute, sweet Sally. Why are you... Have you been hanging around with old Pinhead? You know, by the end of the night, they'll have down pat. Why are you always avoiding me, young lady?
I don't avoid you, Mr. Flatworm.
Phineas, call me Phineas.
Oh, well, you know, the truth is, I have very little time for socializing, you know. My life is just all, well, it's soap bubbles.
Soap bubbles, huh? Well, be careful that you don't float away. How charming. How charming.
The truth of the matter is, Phineas Flatworm does make me, well, a little uneasy. There's just something about him that whispers, beware. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the cologne he wears. It sort of smells like, well, skunkweed and a drizzle. I don't know. Well, maybe it's the issue of his dirty shirt. I find it quite odd with so many laundries and dig a little deeper that he has trouble getting around his ring around the collar gone. You know, the mark of character is a clean shirt. Well, and so is a dirty shirt. The only man who dig a little deeper that interests me is Sheriff Jack B. Nimble.
Aww.
The only problem is, when he stands too close to me, he turns into a blabbering fool. Will he ever get over his shyness?
I don't know what it is about this silly goose that fascinates me so. What are women creatures to me? Ah. Although she does pluck a chord in my heart. Maybe Phineas Flatworm is human after all. I do like speculating on such things from time to time. However, if Sweet Sally had money or property, then I could turn from Mr. Nice Guy into Phineas the Shark. This play went from an hour and a half to 2 hours. Well, she's nothing more than a laundress. What a pity. Donations for the asylum, for the deserving waifs and stray animals, it's a noble cause.
I could spare a nickel.
Oh, could you? A nickel here, a nickel there. They all add up.
Sheriff, did you see that?
Why, I sure did, Miss Lola.
Sir!
No. And they're having more fun.
Sir!
Friends, looks can be deceiving.
I don't think so.
Yeah, me neither.
You misunderstood.
I don't think so.
Me neither.
The charity business has collecting donations have been such a futile effort here and dig a little deeper. The miners used to have money for charity and good, but that is not the boy, I turned that all around.
We're still listening.
Yeah. They used to help me out.
Happily, that is not the case with Sweet Sally.
It would.
Happily, that's not the case.
Oh, the charity business has been a tough business. Happily, that is not the case with Sweet Sally of Soap Bubbles. She was about to donate a nickel to the asylum Well, I was so overcome with her generosity that I felt compelled to brush her knuckles off with my lips.
Well, in that case, I guess it's all right then.
Maybe I misunderstood? Here's the nickel.
Oh, the deserving waifs and stray animals, bless you.
Sheriff Jack, would you help me? With the clothesline poles?
What's the matter with your clothesline poles?
They seem to be tottering in the wind.
Oh, just.
Well, I'd be happy to help you, sweet 35 to get 40, then get 55 to
Sheriff Jack!
My eyes are gonna stay like this, you know.
I've got all night. I've never seen anything so disgusting in my life. Why, he's practically foaming at the mouth. What's the matter with him?
Oh, he is just so in love with Sweet Sally. But every time he gets even close to her, he turns into that.
Like a moth to a flame.
Revolting. How revolting. How revolting.
Yeah, it's very revolting. And disgusting.
Coming, sweet Sally. You know, I do just fine till I get too close to her.
Like a moth to a flame.
Yeah, I reckon.
He made a spectacle of himself.
And he doesn't even wear glasses.
Women, blah.
Well, speaking of this woman, when is it that we are getting married, darling?
That again? Is that all you women ever think about is marriage?
I have helped you rob banks and cheat widows. I have lied for you and connived for you. Without my help, most of your phony schemes would have just fallen apart.
Well, I told you thank you, didn't I?
Thank you is just not enough. I'm not getting any younger. The bags under my eyes are starting to grow their own pockets. I need a home. I need security. I need a place to get in out of the rain.
I'll buy you an umbrella.
Oh, don't you trifle with Lola Lola. If you trifle with Lola Lola, you don't know who you're trifling with.
Lola Lola.
I just said that.
There's gold.
There's gold in this here wretched backwater.
Well, then why don't you go find yourself a shovel and go dig some up?
I'm a gentleman. Gentlemen don't dig in the dirt. Fine, I'll find a different way to get the gold. And I don't mean by being a dentist.
Well, the only gold that I'm interested in is the gold that's found in a wedding band.
You're boring me, Lola Lola. Lighten up.
Oh, you'd better marry me, or else, Phineas Flatworm.
Or else what?
Or else, it's off to the hoosgow for you, and you're gonna find it mighty hard to sing with a rope around your neck.
So that's it, huh?
Yeah,
You're blackmailing me.
that's
Well,
it.
no third-rate dance hall saloon girl threatens Phineas, Esquire.
Yeah? My son, my child, my boy! Speak to me!
Mommy!
What happened, Phineas?
Well, Lola Lola and I were having a friendly discussion and I slipped on a banana peel and fell down.
Little Ophelia, water! Some water for my sonny boy.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, bury me on the long prairie where the coyotes howl and the wind weeps and the grasses blow and the sun sets on the prairie graves. What a strange child.
Ow, my jaw!
Oh, don't talk, son. Save your strength.
Oh, there is nothing wrong with him. He just wants your attention.
Why, you struck my son. You cast him that quick.
He came at me first, and I've got a right to defend myself, don't I?
Phineas, how many times have I warned you about this woman? Why, if working in the Lost weekend saloon wasn't bad enough, she doesn't even have an 8th grade education.
She wants to marry me, Mom.
Phineas is too young to marry.
Well, he's not getting any younger.
Well, he has his career to think of.
Thievery?
Here's your water.
Here, son, take a great big gulp.
This does not smell like tea.
It's supposed to be water.
Oh, Lord. Yuck! Oh! Ew! Ah! Save this for later, please. Oh, that tastes terrible! Where did you get it?
See that?
Yeah, I see your finger.
No, the laundry tubs.
You got me water from the laundry tub? That's water from the laundry tub? Oh, yuck, that is terrible, icky stuff. Ugh.
Oh, don't carry on so, Phineas. It's probably good for plaque. And possibly COVID. Cheers, anything.
Enough of this silliness. Take that cup and go outside and beg.
And look sad, too.
And cough a little Phineas.
That ought to be worth 2 bits, but I seriously doubt it.
I kind of doubt it too. Things have been a little bleak here and dig a little deeper.
Donations! Donations for Phineas Flatworm Asylum for Disturbing Waste and Stray Animals.
That sounds better. Come on over here and sit down, Lola. You too, Mom. We have to discuss. Let's face facts. The charity racket has been a bust. El Flapo. I thought with all this gold floating around here that the charity racket would haul in a whole bunch of money, but that's not the case. So, all the miners want to do is gamble, gamble, gamble.
And I find it so hard to pickpocket one wallet a week. Just plain.
I don't think the people in this town like me. Why, every time they see me coming, they close their doors and their windows.
Did you ever think that maybe a little mouth morse might help that?
I'll get you for that.
Not if I get you first.
Oh, anytime you're ready, girlie.
Oh, you are just more trouble than a two-headed mother-in-law.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, I know so.
I get over there and
Sit down. I wasn't a bouncer in Black Hawk for nothing. You better watch yourself, Mrs. Mugwort, or it's going to be another throttle to your throat.
Phineas, son, are you going to let that honky-tonk person talk to your mother in that tone of voice? And me, a helpless widow.
Oh, brother. And exactly how many dead husbands does it take to make one helpless widow?
Well, in my case, 2. Or maybe there was 3 or 4, I don't remember. But there was Phineas's father and the late Mr. Mugwump. And they were nice men, and I will not have you saying a bad word about them. They were so nice, even the warden said so.
Enough of this nonsense. This is no tea party. Go pack.
Well, what about the waifs and stray animals?
Losers. We can't be bothered with losers. We'll go to Cripple Creek. There's bound to be loose money there. And when we find it, we'll hang on to it tight.
Well, I'll start packing, but just remember what I said, Phineas. A simple band of gold.
Pack, pack!
Oh, pack.
Phineas, Mary.
Phineas, if you marry that woman, it'll send me to an early grave.
I gotta watch Lola. She knows too much about me. She even threatened me with the law.
The law?
If I have to, I'll marry her. I'll find a phony preacher, and the marriage license won't be worth the paper that it's misprinted on.
That's my boy.
Olympia!
Well, hello, Miss Aya. How's the laundry business?
Care to make a donation to the waifs and stray animals?
Things in my laundry are fine. And no, I wouldn't care to make no donation.
Well, what a cheapskate. Well, I guess in that case, I just as well go back.
Is your mother going somewhere?
Oh, well, we've run out of funds at the asylum, and so we're leaving.
Olympia!
Oh, she's out back. It seems the clothesline poles are tottering in the wind.
Good to know. You know, I've been thinking about buying the tub and scrub.
What? I didn't know it was for sale.
Well, Olympia's been thinking about it.
Huh, she never said a word to me.
Listen, I can't stand your jabbering with the likes of you, Phineas Flatbug.
Worm! Not a bug, a worm!
I've got to talk business with Olympia. Some of us work for a living.
Oh, the charity is a noble work.
Who do you think you're kidding? You've only got 4 waifs at that asylum of yours, and why they stay is beyond me. I suspect that they're not very bright.
Oh, off with you, woman. You try my patience.
They're nothing but shills for your phony charity racket, and I bet you'd be tried by a judge if Dig a Little Deeper had one.
The stray animals.
Stray animals, my foot. Everyone knows your mother's running a puppy mill.
Olympia!
So that's it. They're on to me. All I'm trying to do is keep my soul and my body intact. Is there anything wrong with that? Don't answer that.
Playing very fast. I have single-handedly saved the wash.
No, we didn't practice that either. I'll alert the presses.
Well, you know, I figure since there ain't no progress done on my fine silken shirt, I might as well get on back up to my gold mine and make me some more money.
Money, money, money. Everyone's got it but me. That's got to be a conspiracy. Would you care to make a donation?
I already give him a big fat dime.
The last of the big spenders.
What? Hey, Phineas.
What?
You know,
We didn't practice this either.
oh yeah, that one. You know, you're just what the doctor ordered.
What?
A pill. That wasn't worth waiting on.
I still hate him.
Well, alrighty, but you know, I think that most folks think that I grows on them.
So does a wart.
Oh man, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to remember that one.
I'd like to demonstrate the law of gravity to him.
Putting that meat up.
Well, thanks, sweet Sally. I tried hard.
Hark, it is the two lovebirds. I shall You know time is money. Hark, I shall, there's two lovebirds. I shall conceal myself and see what kinds of information I can pick up. I do love picking things up.
Well, you're getting much better jacks at my size.
Well, you know, I ain't naturally shy, sweet Sally, but whenever I get close to you, my palms gets all sweaty, feel like butterflies in my tummy, and my words, they get all scrambled up like eggs in an old frying pan.
You're a poet.
Oh, gosh. I want to show you something, sweet Sally.
What is it?
It could mean a new career for me.
What is it?
I don't know, but it looks like somebody had an accident on the table.
It's a wanted poster for a dangerous criminal.
Yeah. Calls himself by a heap of names. Banker Jones, Dr. Curum, Lawyer Smith, from that late night Dewey, Cheatham and Howe law firm. You know, he's a dangerous criminal and a confidence man. They say he'd been seen in these here parts. You know, if I catch me a dangerous criminal like this, I could forget about being a poorly paid sheriff, and I could be a United States Marshal.
Oh, how wonderful! Let me have a closer look. Well, there is something about him.
Strange you should say that, sweet Sally. I was thinking the same thing.
Let me have a closer look. Maybe if he wasn't wearing that big hat, those dark glasses, that COVID mask makes it awful hard too.
You know, if I was a United States Marshal, well, first of all, they also said that he travels with a couple of female companions. I don't know about them two. But I do know if I was a United States Marshal, I could make me enough money I could marry.
Marry? This is it? Who would you marry, Sheriff Jack?
Well, shoot, that's easy.
Who? Who?
Anybody else get the America's Best commercial when she does that? Why?
Sheriff Jack, I thought you were getting better.
I was sure we'd work out the deal. You know, I've already asked Mayor Hagel to stop by to draw up the bill of sale.
Oh, that's all fine by me.
What's the matter with him?
Oh, it happens sometimes when he stands too close. He gets a spell.
Oh. Well, spelling was never one of my strong subjects. I never could spell Mississippi.
The state or the river?
It happened again, didn't it?
Afraid so, Jack.
Dang.
Good day to one and all.
Mayor, Olympia and me, we struck a deal. She's selling the tub and scrub and I'm buying.
Selling the tub and scrub?
Oh my, don't fret, dear sweet Sally. We are going to live a life of leisure.
Oh, well, I ain't paying you enough for that.
Oh, but it will be enough with what I've been saving up.
Oh. Now, will you be remaining and dig a little deeper, or will you be moving on?
I ain't decided.
Well, I do hope that you'll stick around until I give some business my Civic order. You know, I've hired a piano player.
On that note, reckon I'll mosey on. I got some business to take care of.
I'll come with you, Jack.
Okay, sweet Sally, but don't stand too close. I feel like a jackass when I sound like a mule.
lives like a jackass, too. Their union. A Civic award. My mother would be proud. However, we're closing the asylum down.
Asylum? What asylum?
My asylum.
I didn't know you had one.
Oh, it's the Phineas Flatworm Asylum for Deserving Waifs and Stray Animals.
Never heard of it.
I get no respect.
Now, if you ladies would accompany me to my office, I shall draw up the bill of sale and attach the necessary stamps.
Ida, could you go along and I'll come right soon. I just got a few things I must take care of. Okay.
Good day, sir.
I'll load 2 laundries. I'm gonna clean up. Ha!
Everyone in this town's making a killing. Everyone but me. I feel abused. I feel ignored. I feel insulted. My luck has got to change.
Were you saying something, Mr. Flatbug?
No, I heard you're selling the tub and scrub.
Well, I have worked long enough. Long and hard. Whew.
Well, I don't mind honest work as long as someone else is doing it. Say, are those pouches of gold?
Yes, they are. Gold.
I didn't realize the laundry business was so profitable.
Oh, it isn't. Oh, however, long ago, I figured out that those miners' dirty laundry contained flecks of gold. You know what? There would be a little bit in a pocket, or maybe a nugget wrapped up in a cup. You know what? It would settle in the bottom of my tubs while I would rinse it and rinse it year after year after year. And them little flecks of gold, well, they just kept adding up until, woo-hoo!
Well, now, who would have thought of that?
I just told you.
Well, you know, Sweet Sally never said a word.
Oh, she knows nothing about this. She knows nothing of this here strong box. Why, I've had to keep it a secret. Those there gold miners, they would have thought it was their gold.
Will you give a new meaning to the word petty larceny?
Right here. Here is the will that I have drawn up, leaving my tub and scrub to Sweet Sally. But we don't need this now that it's being sold. Oh dear, my pots. Would you watch this for just a moment?
Are the clothesline poles pottery?
Yeah, I must check them. I'll be right back.
You trust me?
Well, I'm packed.
So am I.
Listen to me, both of you. Listen to me.
Blocking his view.
Yeah. Listen to me, both of you. I'm on to something big.
Oh, right, yeah.
Lola may have something this time, but I doubt it.
Put down those suitcases and listen to me. I gotta talk fast before Olympia Clance comes back. Do you know what she's been doing all this time?
Yeah, bullshit.
Scrubbing.
Yes, washing and scrubbing gold flecks out of those dirty laundry, those miners' dirty laundry. Don't you get it?
Gold?
Yes. How many laundries are there in this town?
Oh, there are 17. I keep count.
Well, why?
Well, because I thought it might come in handy someday, and look, here we are, sweetie.
What if there was only one laundry in town? Then all the miners would have to bring their dirty laundry to one laundry. Pretty soon, the bottom of that laundry tub would be full of gold flecks. Pretty soon I'd be richer than King Midas.
Well, what about all those other laundries?
They're not just going to close up shop just because you want them to, you know.
Exactly.
Mother, I seem to remember that you had a real talent for arson. I hope you haven't forgotten.
Do you mean we were going to burn them down?
Burn them down, burn them up. What difference does it make? How am I going to be the only laundry in town? Lola will help you.
I will not.
I'll marry you.
What? Really? Really? Oh my goodness. Well, then I will. I'll help. Oh, Mrs. Phineas Flatworm?
Now, where are we going to get the money to open up the laundry?
Yeah.
Leave that to me. You just go unpack.
My boy's a genius.
So, where are you going to get the money, Phineas?
Well, I'm going to take a little out of these gold pouches, just enough to get us started.
Well, Mrs. Clems will know.
Oh, I'm going to replace the gold flecks with soap chips. By the time she realizes what happened, it'll be too late to do anything about it.
I tell you, Phineas, when you are bad, you are good.
Coming from you, Lola, I'll consider that a real compliment.
Thanks, darling. But just remember, I'm carrying a torch for you.
Gold! Gold!
Phineas! Flatfish! What do you think you're doing?
Well, the knot came undone on the gold sack and I was just merely tying it again. No need to thank me.
Liar! You're trying to steal my gold!
No, I wasn't trying. I was tying. Ow! What is it with you and fingers? First it was pinheads and now mine. Ow!
I am going to get the sheriff!
No!
Just watch me.
Oh, there's a mistake. I tell you, a mistake.
Sheriff!
No!
Sheriff! Sheriff! You're just a thief! You are a liar! Sheriff! Sheriff! Woo! Woo!
Oh, dear.
Heart! Oh, my heart! My heart!
Do you want an aspirin? You know, once you've seen that, you can't unsee it. Yoo-hoo, Mrs. Clams! I love ya! I think she's gone to her reward. The strong box! Oh, hey! Well, Mrs. Clems, I came for the gold obviously they're off break. I came for the gold and I got it. I'm the winner.
Hurry up, Irma, Littles. Mrs. Mudwamp doesn't like it if we're late. But I don't want to be a laundress. I don't want to work that hard, do you?
No, I'm not going to work.
It's a job. Well, so is being a garbage man. And I don't want to do that either. It stinks. It really stinks.
I know. Guess what?
What?
I stole me a watch. Well, I need to have one. So I can see what I'm doing. Yeah.
You don't want to go hungry, do you
Don't
guys?
tell anybody though.
I don't want to go hungry. Do you want to go hungry?
No.
I don't want to do it, but I guess if that's how we're going to have to eat.
Oh, awful.
If you want to feel sorry for someone, feel sorry for Sally.
Oh,
Well, why? Because she has to work so hard.
No, she's so in love with the sheriff,
oh,
and all
that's
she
so
does is
sick.
drool and mumble.
Oh.
Ew. He is kind of cute, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
He'd make a good-looking daddy.
Oh, yeah. Daddy Warbucks.
I like that. Yeah. I like that. Be nice.
Late again.
Well, it was all her fault. No, I didn't.
Irma overslept and the young'uns did too.
Well, it won't happen again, Mrs. Mudwamp.
Well, it better not. There's plenty of homeless girls out there looking for work. Good, healthy work. And you're paid a decent wage, too.
3 cents a day?
No tips.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to admit it's enough to eat on. I mean, if you don't have hash or cash, you can't have hash. After all, you should be grateful. Look on the bright side.
Bright side? Is there such a thing?
Oh, no.
Well, of course there is. You'll have to agree with me. You don't get your hands dirty in this tub and scrub.
No, we just
That
get washed
isn't
up
funny.
hands.
Just get wrinkly.
That wasn't very
Well, I got a cut.
Oh, don't you think that's funny? Now get in that laundry and get busy.
Yes, Mrs. Mudwamp.
Wash hard, scrub hard, move.
Wash.
The sun will come up.
Wash tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Lovely day tomorrow. Yes, Mrs. Mudwamp.
I'll tell you, things are really heating up and dig a little deeper. There's only one laundry left. That's the tub and scrub. That one belonging to Miss Ida. It had a little mishap. Things are getting a little hot, too hot to handle down there. Oh, there'll be a hot time in this old town tonight.
I think that was Mrs. Mugwump.
I think you're right, but she'll be disappointed to know that you've won my Civic Award.
You know, I've never trusted that woman, nor her son, Phineas Tapeworm.
You know, I cannot understand why the dearly departed Olympia clans willed the tub and scrub to that fellow.
Well, he says it's because she wanted to help him with his charity work. But I don't believe it for a minute, nor does anyone else.
You know, I did see the will, and I saw the signature, and even Sweet Sally said that it was Olympia's handwriting.
I don't care. There's dirty work afoot and dig a little deeper. I'm telling you, the laundries, one after another like that, it's got to be the work of an arsonist.
An arsonist? Oh, I thought it was somebody setting fires.
Miss Ida! Miss Ida!
It's the sheriff!
Something's wrong!
You best come quick, Miss Ida. Bloomers is all on fire.
Where?
Not the ones he's wearing. Your laundry business. It's going up in smoke.
Up in smoke! Ah!
Yep, better hurry if you want to save the cellar.
If this keeps up, I'll have to get my laundry dry cleaned.
I'm the other is left.
I don't like the word.
You told me you were going to Hollywood. Did you hear? You told me you were going to Hollywood.
I'm going to Hollywood.
Well, you should have told me before this.
Well,
Here I am.
we gotta wait till we get big, though.
If you are true, I'll adore you, for you will capture my heart, and I will live only for you. I'll never want to depart.
Dummy, woo!
With eyes that are tender yet flaming, and lips that are moist with a kiss, tell you my heart is proclaiming that Lola was never like this. That Lola was never like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. Ole!
Ole!
66 plus 4 is 70. Plus 25 is 95. Plus 10 is $1.05.
What is wrong with everyone? Don't you know good entertainment when you see it?
That means yesterday's take comes to $50 US. Not bad.
What about my song and my dance? What about my song and my dance?
What about it?
Well, I have real talent.
For what?
For what?
I just said that, Lola. Stick to what you do best. Wheeling and dealing.
I am an artiste.
The tub and scrub doesn't need a floor show.
Well, I have to rehearse, don't I?
I'll say you do, but not in the tub and scrub. You'll scare all the customers away.
Oh.
Watch what you say.
You'd better watch what you say, Phineas Blackbird.
Hi, Phineas.
One of these days. One of these days.
I'll shut her up with a compliment. I like your dress.
Really? Oh, wait, thank you, Phineas, darling. I mean, I put everything I had into it.
Let's see, 2 bits from Grizzly Brown for 1 polo shirt and 1 pair of denim trousers. 35 cents from Goofus Magoon for 3 pairs of woolen socks, 1 cotton pullover, and 1 flannel nightie. 15 cents from Cisco Kit for 1 Chinese undershirt with embroidered peacock. Won that at a poker game. I'm glad I wasn't invited.
Is this your idea of a big time, a nickel here, a dime there? Why, this is worse than the charity racket.
It's very important that we keep up appearances. We're running a legitimate business here, Lola Lola. Never forget that.
Boy, that's a tricky thing.
Success is in this pouch of gold. Shouldn't be so greedy, Lola Lola.
Well, you're right, Phineas. Share and share alike. We're all in this together. And after all, once we're married, it all goes into the same pot.
She's a crackpot if she thinks I'm going to marry her.
Did you say something, darling?
No.
Well, you should behave yourself, you know, because I used all my skills at forgery for you.
Quiet, you fool.
I erased Sweet Sally's name off of the will, and I put yours in there.
Quiet! Have you lost your senses?
Don't you tell me to be quiet after everything I've done for you.
I said quiet, please.
You're the one who is shouting.
Cease and desist.
Don't you raise your voice at me.
Don't you tell me what to do, you hoofer.
Oh, Phineas.
Domestic problems in this relationship.
Phineas, your manners!
What? Lola and I were just having a friendly discussion, weren't we, Lola?
That's what you say.
Isn't it time for our morning break yet, Mrs. Mugwump?
Well, yes it is. There's hot cocoa in the kitchen for everyone. And take off those signs. You aren't waifs anymore.
Yes, Mrs. Mugwump.
Get them off.
Yes, Mrs. Mugwump.
How many times do I have to tell you?
I got it underneath my wig.
You know, we gotta be good and listen to her, else she might make us go out and pick up our own switches.
Oh, yeah. Not happening.
That's not happening to me either.
Let's go get some hot chocolate.
Boy, it's about time.
Well, I'm heading back to the Lost Weekend Saloon. I'm giving in my notice today. You know, it just wouldn't look right for a married woman to be working in such a low dive.
I wish she'd take a dive down a deep mine shaft.
Aren't you going to take a break, sweet Sally?
Oh, I never take breaks, Mrs. Mugwump. That's why they call me a hard worker.
Well, I call her an idiot. No wonder that sheriff likes her. They're two of a kind.
Did you take care of that little business matter, Mommy?
Oh, well, yes I did, son. Things are really heating up and digs a little deeper.
I'm sure glad you stuck around, sweet Sally. Charming, sweet Sally.
Well, you know, I do have to work, Mr. Flatworm.
So you're not upset that Olympia cleanse, let the tub and scrub toe off?
No, she was always good to me.
You're so good.
I know. I do miss her, though.
Well,
round, 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 in a ring of fire, in a ring of fire. There's a whole heap of excitement in town.
oh, it's you.
Hey, Phineas, what medicine does a doctor give a vampire? Cough drops.
Oh.
That's a good one, Ian.
That's terrible. That's icky. You shouldn't make fun of vampires. I'm superstitious like that.
You can't be serious.
I am. We all have our little peculiarities.
Some of us more than most. Sorry. Coyote, you said that there was something exciting in town?
Yeah, I did. Miss Ida's laundry has burnt to the ground.
Oh, how terrible!
Oh, what a shame. What a pity.
Yeah, it ain't no good for business either.
The tub and scrub is the only laundry left in town. And we're already so busy we can't keep up.
I think I hear my mother calling.
I don't hear nothing.
Phineas! Coming, mother!
Woo!
I'm so sorry for Miss Ida.
Yeah, she's gonna miss out on the mayor's Civic Award because her businesses will poof in a big old ball of smoke.
It's just terrible. It's dreadful.
Yeah, well,
Now we're the only one left. How are we ever going to keep up, Coyote?
I don't know where's my laundry.
Oh, I've got that for you.
Hey, my fine silken shirt from the Far East. Whoa! There you go, there you go. It's a beauty. Oh, much obliged.
Wait for that. There's been another fire. There's been another fire.
News!
Yeah, in the fire department, they're all tuckered out.
So, I bet they are.
Mrs. Mudwump said I should go over to Miss Ida's and see if she's having an after-fire sale.
Hey, that's something good. I'm gonna go on over and get me some lanterns for my gold mine.
Take that shirt with you. You know, sweet Sally, I think there's something up with all this fire business going on. What have you discovered?
Well, you know, I watch Phineas Flatworm whenever I can. But whenever he's in here, the fire's out there.
That's good. You don't want a fire in here.
I don't.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't. They added this one to me and I can't ever remember. I don't think Olympia Cleanse meant for him to have this business. I think she wanted you to have it.
You saw the signature, well, and you saw the will.
Yeah, I did. But you know, looked to me like something had been erased and done read over. Now, I don't smell quite right, but neither does that flatworm.
It's the clog meat he wears.
You know, that flatworm, I'm convinced he's built.
Jack, and I thought you were getting better. And then he wiped the drool away.
I do too. Do you know where Olympia Cleanse is? Clint's house.
Olympia? Is that you?
Could be, can it? I understand.
You do?
You think I'm my twin sister.
Twin sister?
I'm Ophelia Clintz.
Ophelia?
Yes, I was coming from Ohio, and I was traveling off to Los Angeles, and I just thought I might stop here and dig a little deeper to visit my sister Olympia. You know, I haven't seen her in many, many, many years. Since we were tiny little kids, just children. Yeah.
Where was that at?
Oregon.
Oh.
Or Ohio.
Ohio?
Somewhere else.
Well, I gotta tell you, Miss Clintz, prepare yourself for some bad news.
Oh, what's the bad news?
She can help us, Jack. Will you help us, Olympia? Or Ophelia? Who are you?
Yeah,
Ophelia.
You look so much alike.
Can you help us? Do it for your sister. Help! Help!
But what is the bad news?
Well, your sister, she's gone on to her reward.
Oh, she gets a reward! Yeah.
No, she's planted up on the hill.
You mean she's gone? Oh, no! Never to return?
Well, let's hope she don't, because that old broad's dead.
Oh, no! Oh, after all this time, she's gone? Gone! Oh, no! Oh, sweet sister, I'm so sorry she's gone. Oh, she's gone.
She's in a terrible state.
Oh, Colorado. Yeah, Colorado's a pretty bad state.
Now, how can I help you?
What's going on?
Mrs. Magwab! Mrs. Magwab! It's the mayor! Mrs. Magwab, the whole town's turning out!
Jack, we gotta get you out of sight. Come on.
How come?
I'll explain everything.
Lead the way.
Come with us.
Know what this is all about. Each year, I personally give my Civic Award to the best business in town. And this year, the category is laundries.
Okay, Miss Ida, you can build another laundry.
The award goes to the business that gives employment to the unemployed and value for every dollar. The business that stands for clean living and clean shirts. This year, the award was to be given to Miss Ida's Dig a Little Deeper Colorado Hand Laundry, but alas, it is no more.
Up in smoke.
Well, it has really been a dry year. After all, look at the mountains. They're burning up.
It's been awfully dry. Just awfully.
Yeah.
Coyote, I believe you have the envelope.
Well, yeah, I do.
May I have the envelope?
Yeah, here you go.
The ribbon?
Oh, the ribbon. The ribbon. Oh!
Who's the winner, Mayor Hagel? Who's the winner?
The winner! The winner! The winner! The winner!
Let's see. The winner is, oh man, the writing is so small.
I can't read.
Oh, it's so small I can barely make it out.
I don't even care.
The winner of the Civic Award to the best laundry in town, laundries, the winner is, oh my goodness. Wow, holy cow. The winner is Phineas Flatworm of the Tub and Scrub. I don't deserve it. I just don't deserve it.
Oh, I'm so proud. Phineas has always been a bright child.
You can always give it back.
We practiced that. Fat chance, funny boy. The ribbon, Mayor, pin it on.
It is with great pride that I award the Mayor Hagel Civic Award to you, Phineas Flatworm.
It's not fair. I should have won that award.
Oh, ignore her, Phineas. She's just jealous.
Oh, speech, Phineas, speech.
Unaccustomed as I am to public speaking, I just happen to have a little something here. I have always been a man who has considered the needs of his fellow man and his woman and child and stray animal. If I had a middle name, it would be kindness and generosity.
Hey, that's 2 words.
Ignore him, Phineas. Keep going.
I consider the Blue Ribbon Award a vindication. Yes, a vindication to all those citizens who doubted my good character and intentions. The Tub and Scrub stands as a monument of civic pride, optimism, and golden dreams. Emphasis on golden.
Oh, yes.
Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Thank you.
What's that?
Who's that?
It's someone shouting villain.
Villain? Who? What? Where?
I accuse.
Phineas, what's going on here?
Face.
Phineas, what's going on? Who is that?
You will know as soon as I lift my veil again. I like it.
I don't want to lift that thing. Lift it anyway.
Look, it's Olympia Cleanse! She's dead and gone!
A ghost.
A ghost? Oh, I can't stand ghosts. Get away!
Me neither. I'm getting out of here. Come on, move on. Let's go. Don't be a darling. Come on.
Get away, I say. Get away.
Are you afraid of me, Phineas Flatworm? I cannot rest because of you!
Count cheap. Take a a sleeping pill. Take 2 sleeping pills.
You take care.
Don't be scared. I'm innocent, I tell you.
Have been up to dirty tricks in this laundry. Confess!
I'm innocent, I tell you, I'm innocent. I didn't do anything. It was Lola.
What?
Lola, I never trusted her. She's the one that changed the names on the will. She took Sweet Sally's off and put mine on.
Oh, I'll get you for this, Phineas.
Phineas, have you lost your senses? You know, what are you saying there?
Confess! There's more I know!
But I didn't burn down those other laundries. It was my mother. I just wanted the tub and scrub because Olympia Cleanse was making so much money off of the renting the gold out of those tubs from the dirty laundry of the miners. I'm in the clear. Arrest Lola for forgery. Arrest my mother for arson. I haven't done anything wrong.
He doesn't know what he's saying. He's overtired.
It's only his word against mine, Sheriff.
Yeah, talk about the kettle calling the pot black.
What?
I reckon I've heard about enough.
But what about the ghost?
It doesn't seem right to have a ghost walking about.
Yeah, making himself all spook-tactical.
I'm no ghost.
She is spooky.
This is Ophelia, Olympia's sister from Ohio.
Twin sister.
Twin sister?
Oh, I've been duped by the twin sister routine.
Serves you right.
Miss Mugwump, Lola, Phineas Flatworm, you're all under arrest.
You got nothing on me. I'm clean.
Fortunately, yes I do, if I remember it. Sweet Sally recognized you from this here wanted poster.
What poster?
This poster.
That poster?
Let me see that. Banker Jones, Lawyer Smith, Dr. Curum.
Oh, they've got you now, Phineas.
I know those names. They're all the same man.
But you can't tell who this is from this poster between the floppy hat and the dark glasses and the COVID mask.
Look closely, Miss Ida.
At what?
As a laundress, you'll understand. Ring around the collar.
Ring around the collar?
Sweet Sally's right. The man in this poster wears a dirty shirt.
And so does Phineas Flatworm.
You know, I noticed that when he first came to town. He always wears a dirty shirt.
Well, what are we going to do now, Phineas?
Well, I don't know about you, but I know what I'm going to do.
What?
Run! Laundry piles!
Let me shake your hand, Sheriff.
It's kind of wet from the laundry, but...
The town of Dig a Little Deeper owes you a great deal.
It was Sweet Sally that convinced me to play my sister.
I knew that Phineas Flatworm was afraid of ghosts.
He's all washed up.
Bob!
Everyone, I have an announcement to make. Me and Sweet Sally we're getting hitched. She'll have me.
Sheriff, I thought you would never
Now she's doing it. We'll break her of it.
Those two are made for each other.
Good.
Oh, shut up, Phineas.
We'd like to thank you all for coming. I don't know if you realize, Mary, where are you? Mary turned 90 years old this last week. Our dear friends, and we have had a blast. We hope you have too. Have a safe drive home.
Tomorrow I'm having Thanksgiving. No what? Tomorrow I'm having Thanksgiving. Not my house. Everybody else.